JJM do that might be different from Slug? I guess like neutral approaches, kind of like how they approach punish, whatever.
JJM will go for RNG handoffs at
like middle of stage?
In the middle of the stage.
Okay.
He will also...
FD? Starter?
This is good for Falcon.
Okay. I'm also just confused that I guess FD is the starter for this event.
Yeah.
And then Stadium's the counter pick.
So he will, yeah, there's the, that's what I was talking about. He goes for random handoffs at the middle of the stage, even though it's RNG, and then will either reaction, tech chase, or go for follow-up.
He's sick!
That was all not real, by the way.
Yeah, none of that is true!
The back throws were not real whatsoever, but that was crazy. JJM saying, you know, I am an ice player, I am not Slug. We exist. Yes, deal with it.
Yeah, I wonder if the FD is just going to be good for JJM for this reason, right? Because he's just getting so much mileage off of finding like knockdown into like a regrab now.
One thing about that is, even though it's great for JJM, if you get a single stomp as Falcon,
you're just
or
dead.
a single knee, you die. He literally almost just got, no, he did in fact just get that entire kill off of a single aerial. And because there's no platforms to tech on, you can't really evade it. And because Nana's a CPU and is kind of dumb, she also doesn't DI and also doesn't tech. So Falcon can just run away with everything. And his aerials are so safe on shield. He outranges and outspaces and outspeeds Ices and beats Ices very badly.
Okay, yeah, reverse hit on the forward smash means Matteo finds center and actually the Nana kill as well, or backup climber rather. But is Red Ice Climbers has Nana in front?
I think so. I think it's a, it's a red and the blue-orange. And then green and red of Nana in front, I think. I'll be wrong. I'd only play blue.
Okay, opts for just the forward throw, and JJM's going to get hurt pretty bad for this one. That's probably stock as well. Reverse it. Back air's not going to do it quite yet.
But it's just a matter of time. You know, Ice can only land with so many things. The other thing that JJM does that Slug doesn't really do, he will land with side B sometimes.
Okay.
So that was a wild.
Actually did not want the meteor on that either,
yeah,
probably, because you just kill off the top. Yeah.
There's only so much you can do as ICs, have to side B mash, and Falcon's ready for it. We won't see it on this, we won't see the side B thing on the stage, but we'll see it on other stages. It doesn't really happen on this stage. And the clean back air just beating out the side B easy, and he's still living. Falcon is such a heavy character and gets the grab that should be a forward smash.
Okay. A whopping 213%. Matteo really making that stock last for a while, but
especially
JJM.
after JJM essentially 0 to nothing twice. So, well, almost 0 to nothing twice.
All right, double jump expended from JJM. Backup climber need and gone as well.
The tech chase. So Sopo actually can reaction tech chase, or not reaction, can chain grab Falcon, specifically on this stage, on any DI up till like I think 50 or 55%, but you have to like be on point with your reactions. And
right.
Trying to do it there. There's a fluid Twitter thread on it. Shouts to fluid Chicago Ices. And a rinse and repeat edge guard on the side B. And the up tilt should do it.
Okay, Matteo taking the lead right now.
I think he's taken all 3 stocks with this one. Oh, no, yeah. Almost.
Yeah, this stage has been doing very, very well. With the exception of that first insane RNG stock from JJM, it feels like Matteo has just maintained control throughout.
Yeah, it's just a hard draw. Like, Falcon to Ice is really, really hard. And Matteo is a very skilled player, and at the Ices matchup, too. He knows what he's doing.
Nice mix as well. Catches the jump, not quite. Just ignoring, ignoring Popo here, saying, I want the real one.
Yeah. The knee on the back climber, and it's only a matter of time unless the craziest Popo comeback of the tournament happens.
Yeah, but like you said, knee's going to do it, but any stray aerial to push off stage is probably enough to do it at that point. JJM making it close, but Matteo just locking it down for this game 1.
So I think we are going to go Fountain of Dreams. Ready? And there we are.
Bold.
So
nice.
That was
nice.
wild.
Ice block reset.
Ice block, the ice block edge killer. He's so good at this game. Anyway.
So the old school rationale, because I actually used to play Ice Climbers a little bit many years ago, was that Falcon only needs 3 moves to beat Ice Climbers.
Yes.
And it was knee, raptor boost, and stomp.
It's true.
So okay, confirmed.
Yeah.
Now it's fact. That's not propaganda. Unlike many Peach player complainers.
Yes. The Ices, they complain about their characters when they try to lab it out. That's
okay. Yeah. Okay, counter hit using the backup climber as bait, but has to find the edge guard as well. Double hit of the up air is not going to do it just yet.
And there's so many different mix-ups that Falcon can play with the edge cancels on the side platform that make it a little bit hard, but that should be a stock. Slip hogs to the ledge for some invulnerability, and oh, that's brutal. Yeah, he's probably just dead.
Yeah, as this edge guard's happening, Genix, explain the slip hog to the fans at home.
So you desync the climbers and have one climber grab the ledge and then go back to stage as the other climber grabs the ledge again or goes for an attack. So the next time it happens, I'll mention it, because you can't do it with one climber. You need both climbers.
Yeah, ICs do have a lot of just like very hidden and weirdly named tech similar to Peach players in that way. But
yeah, it's like a desync, and you go to ledge with one climber, and then you don't go to ledge with the other climber. Like a desync wave dash.
Sure.
Kind of. But anyway, I guess the counter in the back here, this could be a huge edge guard, but great DI Matteo's part will stop the bleeding.
Yeah, this is from bad to worse right now. Yeah, JJM has to up B to find the ledge, but Matteo's just has so much pressure right now. Shield pokes on the get-up attack gives JJM a chance here with the solo climber, but again.
It actually was really good stock. But that should be a aerial after the down throw, and will kill. He could have picked any aerial there and it would have killed. Fun fact.
Captain Falcon lottery.
Yeah. He just decided to pick the one that he would use the least. Unstill his other moves with the nair. Okay, goes for the craziest read, the wave dash in up air, but doesn't really lead to too much, and it's just beating up this poor backup climber.
Yeah. Doesn't even want to kill the other one.
He's just waiting. Because a lot of the time, the other climber will just walk towards you. But because they were so far apart, the AI will just stand still. There's no one to engage, and there is no Icy's friend to walk to, so you just kind of stand still and do nothing.
Right. Ooh, Matteo looking for the up B hug there, command grab to get a little bit cheeky with it, but all the momentum in the world, traded back air hit is going to do it for Matteo. 2-0 now, facing down a full sweep on JJM.
I don't think we see the Peach, by the way.
I don't think we would either, but I mean, JJM has a lot of very good ideas. I think it's just Matteo's taking a lot of these big pitfalls of the matchup and running with them.
He's
constantly.
experienced. He knows what he's doing in this matchup, and you can tell. Like, his punish game has been essentially perfect this entire game. Like, or this entire set.
Right, right. And a lot of onus in a matchup like this does fall onto the Icies to be able to just straight up call out approaches in from the Falcon. So I feel like in the olden days, a lot of what we see from players like Fly Amanita, for instance, would just be like, I'm going to guess with an up smash or an up air or an up tilt, and then you're going to drift into me, and that's how I get my punish and make things happen.
By the way, when he held shield and wave dash the ledge, that was the slip. Okay, gets the grabs, goes for the RNG handoff. Doesn't really work out too well, but also good stuff on Matteo. He mashed out there because he knew that JJM was going to go for a down throw regrab on the ledge, which would have led to a death.
Right.
And by mashing out, he made it so he couldn't get the down throw regrab, or the down throw regrabs, because Nana needed to resync with the climbers.
Sure. Okay.
So, good mash on Matteo's part. TLDR. For the side B back. Matteo positioned in a great spot to both get away from the side B and from the air dodge.
Damn, still dies too.
Yeah. Because there's only so many few limited options that ICs have when they're off stage like that, or when it's a Sopo. You literally can just do up B near the ledge, air dodge near the ledge, or side B. And Falcon cover literally all three with the position that Matteo had. So, really good stuff from him.
Yeah, JJM advancing in with that nair is going to get her pretty bad. Backup climber down already now. Matteo looking so good. Dash attack,
dash attack.
Love it. The shoulder bash.
The back here will seal it. Matteo up a clean 3-2.
Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, when the neutral is so skewed in favor of the Falcon for something like this, it's kind of like, you know, JJM is shoehorned a little bit into, am I going to wait for you to approach in and then call out your landing option? Or do I go in with something like that wave dash and down smash or the nair or something like that, which saw him get blown up in stock 2?
Yeah. Because even with the neutral being bad, it's also the punish is just so brutal on Falcon. It feels like at any point in the game you can just lose your Nana. Goes for the RNG handoff there. This is the timing.
Yeah, and top platform is really, really rough for ice climbers. Just needs to touch the ground again.
Yeah, Ices are terrible at landing too. Your only like really good landing options. Okay. There.
There we go.
Gets
Nice
the regrab.
follow.
Okay.
Why not?
Keeps going, keeps
okay.
Should get the back air with the slip hog and takes the stock. Good stuff for JJM. Might be
Yeah,
on the
really,
board.
really clean.
Just side B's directly in to whittle out the rest of the, get away from the corner. And Nana dies.
Okay, a lot of people say effectively one stock here for JJM now, but any chip damage he can get on the way out would be incredible here. Matteo's just suffocating though.
Just land one dare. Just land one dare.
Even the shield poke. Oh, come on, Matteo. Give him something.
He wants a 3-0. Okay. The
Waits
worst
it out.
of the throws that could have happened, but
Still gets a follow-up though.
Yeah, gets a forward smash. Won't kill or even get close to killing.
Yeah, JJM looking for a shield poke of his own. Matteo with the
side B.
Raptor boost. It only takes 3.
But does the grab right next to the other climber, ready to counter in. The run-up nair, I never see that. But it worked out really well. Oh, the
Platform made that awkward. JJM finds the game.
JJM on the board.
Signs of life from the Ice Climbers. High five for the two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that was such a good
sick.
handoff.
This was actually insane.
He is really good at reacting to what the climber's throw will be and positioning himself for every single possible throw. Like, he doesn't focus in on just getting the good RNG handoff. Like, he knows what to do for all 4, and he will react instead of just hoping for one of the 2 good ones and being positioned for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's hard. It's not easy to do this. Okay.
Starts with it. Yeah, again.
Nana's really just choosing to give him the worst throw every single time. Poor JJM.
All right, yeah, now JJM playing kind of the waiting game right here. Space closed a lot, which means Knee just straight up kills the backup climber. That is bad.
Just the backup. Oh, actually, thought he would get both. But a raw down smash on the top platform might be curtains for Matteo, and JJM on the board once again with a stock.
Oh, no.
Not for long. It's hard out here for the
Not
ICs.
like this. All right, Matteo on top platform now, kind of changing up the neutral cadence a little bit
Which
here.
is actually, Ices are kind of
happy
okay
with
with
that,
it.
yeah.
They have the pretty lingering hitbox of the up air, and it's relatively safe if Falcon doesn't start a stomp immediately, which you can kind of react to. So, as long as Falcon's on the platform, you are safe to throw out the up air, and sometimes throw out a dare. But it only lasts for so long. So Falcon will get off the top platform, and we'll start bombarding you with aerials.
Yeah, big knee
Bye,
again.
Nana.
Oh, has to use the belay early, but that's a freebie.
Yeah. Bye, Popo.
Ah, last stock already, just in the blink of an eye. Matteo's just been eviscerating these stocks.
Okay, gets the grab. Goes for the handoff there. I thought he would go for a blizzard, but decides to go for the back throw on the platform.
Oh,
Crazy.
okay. You're nuts. You're nuts.
Okay. Goes for the finisher, but that was still wild. Wait.
Zane on Ice Climbers?
Oh, wow. Crazy stuff. That was so good. Oh, wait. It's still
Belay
going.
into up air, too. That's wild.
Banana Whisperer over here. I feel like he was doing better when he wasn't grabbing.
Yeah. So much damage right now.
Misses
No
the
regrab.
That would have been guaranteed. Gets a clink with the side B. Air dodges back to the cloud.
I feel like JJM just picked up the pace so much right now. He's bringing the offense to Matteo, but again, he has to be so careful about these knees.
One knee will kill Nana at this point.
Split the difference right now. Matteo just gets the kill on the backup climber no matter what, and this is probably
This
curtains.
probably it. You side me back, or air dodge to the cloud, and Mateo covers it.
The weakest
still.
hit knees enough to do it.
Really good
Matteo,
stuff from Matteo.
3-1 over
3-1
JJM.
over JJM, and good stuff from JJM too. I mean, he was showing signs of life towards the end. Definitely showed his prowess with the character. You don't need to be slugged to be an Ices. Great stuff overall.
Yeah,
Bring back
I'm always
Baldwin.
impressed watching Ice Climbers play, so I'm definitely going to look up some JJM sets after
Yeah.
this. Really, really good stuff. Matteo keeping it going, though, in losers. I think that actually eliminates JJM from the
JJM
tournament.
eliminated, but he's not going home empty-handed. He got wins on Null and Ben at this tournament. So JJM, definitely a very strong player, another New Jerseyan. So shout-outs to Jersey. Apex 2022 if you want to see more of Jersey's stars break through. But yeah,